Hello YouTubers, it's the 11th of July 2015 today, and I'm going to be doing some perennials because this is the time of year you should be planting them because they don't flower until the following year. So I'm doing some lupins, I'm doing some hollyhocks, and I'm doing some lavender. And I know this lavender is nice because I planted it last year and it's come up really nice this year, so thought I'd give it another try. Now the compost I'm using is Westlands multi-purpose, and I'm going to be putting them in these little trays where I can prick them out later. So I'll just fill up the tray. I don't know if you can see that alright. Yeah, you can see it okay. Just tapping it down to make sure that it goes into all the corners. Now I'll try the lupins first. Gallery Mix is the name of them, and you get 54 seeds, so I will be planting all the seeds. So I'll be putting them into the first two. They're quite large seeds, I'm just sprinkling them on the top. There we are. And lightly cover them. I'll cover them at the end of it. Now the next one is the hollyhocks, and it's Chatter's Mix. Quite nice. And you get 45 seeds in this, so obviously I'm going to plant them all. Now they're not in a packet, so I'll just sprinkle them. Again, it's quite large seeds, so oops. Let's sort that out a bit. Make sure I get them all out. One jumped over there. That can go in. Of course, I'll never use all of these, but make sure that they don't go in there. Keep them separate. Okay. There we are. Just space them out a bit, so yeah, so that's that one. And then last but not least is the Dwarf Munstead lavender. I think you get 70 seeds in here, but we shall see. They're smaller seeds, so I'll just sprinkle lightly over the surface. Quite a lot of seeds. Just make sure I get all the seeds out. Now then, I'm going to sift some soil over the top of them. And as a rule of thumb, the bigger the seeds, the more you have to bury them, just to the depth of the seed. And obviously the smaller seeds you don't bury so deep. And there we are. Now they should be fine in there. It says for 4 months without having to give them any feed. Yeah, that's it. And if I can find my labels, I will label them and I will water them as well. So that's all for now. Okay folks, that was not a very good crop because a lot of them had slug damage. And I did put pellets in the holes, but you know, some of them were quite badly slug damaged. So we weighed all the good ones, and it turns out that from 16 seed potatoes we got 16 kilos of potatoes, which I don't think is a great haul, but it'll do us. We've just done all the watering now. And I expect Sunday we'll pull up the beetroot on Sunday. It's supposed to rain on Sunday, but I don't know. Everything's going over now. Some of the turnips, they're beginning to go to seed, so we'll need to lift them as well. And the peas have gone over, but we've had a load of peas off of that. Loads and loads of peas off of that. We've had to, don't know if you can see it or not, but over there where the sweet corn is, we've had to protect them more because we had gusts, wind gusts, didn't we, and they were bending over, so I didn't want any of them broken, so we've rigged up a higher tent for them. Now I know the wind's not going to pollinate them, but we'll pollinate them by hand when the time comes. We've pollinated all the ones up there by hand, so but everything else is fine. We've got too many lettuce.
Hi Mike.
We don't eat a lot of lettuce, do we, Brian? Obviously not.
Not an awful lot.
No, so I might pull a couple tonight and make a salad out of it. But yeah, so that's all we're doing tonight. It's, what time is it?
5 to 7.
7 o'clock, 5 to 7. It's still a beautiful evening. It's nice and cool now, but it was really boiling hot today. So we felt as though we needed to come down and give everything a good water. So that's all for now. Well folks, I hope you can see this. I'm in the garage and we pulled up the shallots a couple of days back, so I thought I'd show you. We've got a very good crop here. Huge shallots. I'll just let you see. Here's my hand. Big shallots. They're all the same. All of them are around about the same size. I don't know if you'll see this. I'm going underneath. I'll just pull one out to give you a good idea of the size of them. They're massive. What the size of that one? That's massive. And they're all around about that size. They're all big. So we're very pleased with those ones. Very pleased indeed. Good morning folks. It's a rainy 13th of July 2015. Well, it's just spitting at the moment. We've come down to the allotment to harvest the rest of the beetroot because I want to get them all jarred up and put away. They're round about that size. But we just thought we'd pick them all now anyway, just to get the job done. So you don't need the fork, Brian, just pull them out.
It's okay,
we've got to, if I move up here slowly, we've got some beautiful raspberries on. Can you see? They're all ripe now. Not all of them, but a lot of them are ripe now. There's a big huge one. It's poking its head through here, but it's got caught in the net. Yeah, but we'll pick a few today. There's quite a few right there. Getting there anyway. The other thing was that these sweet corn are beginning to get the tassels on. Another one down there. So we'll have to go through all this because how we've rigged it up with the net right to the top. The wind won't pollinate it because there won't be enough wind going through there, so we have to hand pollinate it. But I did realise that, and I left this bit open so that we could do that. So there is quite a few in there, if you can see. One right at the back. There's quite a few ready to be pollinated. So that's what we shall do today. If it doesn't pour a rain, it's just spitting at the moment. So no watering, we don't have to do any watering today. That's a good thing. The peas up there, they've gone over now, so we'll pick what's left of the peas in there. And I think that'll be all for today. And I'll let you see how much beetroot we get out of there. So that's the rest of our beetroot, folks, and we'll go home and we'll boil them and jar them up. I hope you can hear this because it's quite windy, but we've got several sunflowers out. Very nice. There we are, folks. This is the entrance to our allotments, and these brambles are growing wild, and there's absolutely thousands of them. They're all over the place.
Over the other side.
And actually over the other side as well, as Brian has reminded me. Loads and loads and loads and loads. So, guess who's going to be making bramble jam?